was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up, she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your
Hello everybody, welcome to the IUF1 Tier 2 round 16 here, the sprint at Vegas. 18 drivers here tonight for the Tier 2 division. Should be a good one. Hopefully we get some good weather. Last night Tier 1 had to run in the rain. Last night's Tier 1 race won by SSR Williams in the kick salver. Hugo won the Champions Division race here Monday night in his Aston Martin, so we'll see who goes at it tonight. Looks like Stevie is going to be the first one out here. Short qualifying, 18 minutes qualifying. Got one of the Ferrari boys out on the circuit. That is Nico. Stevie out in that McLaren here. Nico is out. Black Spartan now on the racetrack in that Mercedes. Looks like the Haas of Cine is now coming out on the racetrack. Also Elmer in that RB Cash App machine. Pick salver here of Echo. These guys are starting to roll themselves out. Warburg brings his Red Bull out, followed by the Aston Martin here. Cheech out on the racetrack. Let's take you up to Nico. Looks like he is going to be the first to start the official hot lap here in qualifying. Got Stevie not far behind. Very tight circuit here in Vegas. Tonight, short qualifying followed by a 9-lap sprint race. Then we will be resetting the lobby to run a 35% main event. Starting order will be conducted from the finishing order of the sprint race. Top 8 drivers in the sprint race do score points. Come the main event, everybody in IUF1 scores points as long as you complete 90% of the race. As the Alpine does a good job there getting out of the way at the last moment. Looks like Nico is going to finish up the first qualifying lap of the event. He's going to go P1. Here comes Stevie to finish up his lap. Stevie going to go P2, 134.1, 135.2. Black Spartan now puts his Mercedes P1. Now on board the Haas of Cine. Comes out of the final chicane here to complete his first lap. 133.0, the time to beat from Black Spartan. On the medium tire, so good lap on the mediums. Cine is going to go P1, 132.2 in the Haas. Echo and that kick salvo, 132.7 on a set of mediums. Good lap. Wolberg out at the final chicane, getting a tow from his teammate Dali up ahead of him. Dali on an outlap. Here comes Wolberg. Wolberg's going to bounce up there. P4 on the set of mediums. A lot of guys using medium tires here. with the lobby reset, so guys got a little variation of what tires they want to use here in qualifying. Irish Bull now in the Alpine. Irish Bull is going to go P1 with a 132.252, just 1/100th of a second ahead of the 64 set by Cindy. Irish Bull did that on a set of mediums, so great lap. Elmer up in that third position. Echo fourth, Wolberg, Black Spartan, Sex Sushi here. Top 10, let's find somebody. Girardi does not qualify, so hopefully he's not supposed to qualify, so hopefully he backs out of it. So hopefully, if somebody's in the somebody in the race watching the chat, please let Girardi know he is not supposed to qualify. Just make sure his setup is in. He didn't validate that lap. Just got to make sure. He should be starting dead last for the sprint race, being a reserve driver. KPT now on the circuit. Goes through that final chicane here in this kick Sauber. Right now his teammates currently sitting P4. See what KPT can do here. Gonna go P8, 133.5. Fitz on an out lap here. We'll come back to Fitz once he starts his lap. On board here, Omar looks like he's just trying to get some heat in them tires here. Qualifying nice and tidy here for the Tier 2 division. O'Mara on his first lap, which was just to get heat in the tires. It's hard to get heat in the tires around here. Omar takes a lap to try to build up as much heat as possible. Now he is on his flyer here, so let's take a ride around Vegas. Here's Echo now. Puts that kick Sauber P1 with a 132.245. Ooh, Stevie has spun around and now has got DQ from qualifying. Car pointing in the wrong direction, so a bad break there for the McLaren driver. So Stevie's going to have to start back in P18 for the sprint race. Tidy little lap here by Omar, who's currently sitting right in front of his teammate. Omar now finishing up his lap. Oh, all the way up to P1. Here comes Fitz, 131.7, the time to beat by that Aston Martin. Here comes Fitz. Fitz is going to bounce up into that top 10, 133.081 there for the McLaren driver. Great lap there by Fitz. As we are down now to under 2.5 minutes left, so guys trying to get out, get their last laps in here. Warburg on an out lap here, so is Elmer. Then just coming out of the pits here. Elmer currently in that 5th position. Irish Bull now brings his Alpine out for his final attempt. Right now, 131.7. Great lap there by O'Mara in that Aston Martin. Don't forget, we take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the sprint race. It's going to be a 9-lap sprint race, and after the sprint race there will be a pause to reset the lobby to get ready for the 35% main event. So we got a 9-lap sprint and then an 18-lap main event. Top 8 score points here in the sprint. Everybody in the main race scores points as long as they complete 90% of the race. As you are now riding around here with the cash app machine there of Elmer, who is currently in that 5th position. So he is looking to improve here at the end of qualifying. 1 minute remaining. 1:31.7, time to beat here. Like Black Spartan is right behind him. Should be able to just make it back to the start finish line, I believe, for Black Spartan to get a lap started. APT on an out lap. Echo on an out lap. Some of these guys don't know how close they're going to get. Only 20 seconds left. Here comes Elmer to complete his final attempt. He stays P5. Black Spartan does cross the line just in time to get his lap going. KPT also gets his final lap going. Take you back up here, Irish Bull now. This is currently 3rd. Let's go up front, Cindy. Oh, Diddle Dash big. Well, that's going to cost Cindy some time. Don't know if he'll be able to improve after that big mistake there. And he's not. He is going to bring it in. So that is going to do it for the Haas. Back here with Irish Bull. Warburg done. P5 is the best he can do. Irish Bull through the final chicane. Can he improve any? Currently sitting P3 in that Alpine. He is going to cross the stripe. Does. Moves up to P2. 1:31.8. Good lap. Black Spartan. We saw Black Spartan just cross the line in time. Him and KPT both going to get final runs in. Can Black Spartan get anywhere up near the front? Currently in that 7th position now. 1:33.0 is his best lap. He does, up to P3. KPT gets up to P11, and that is going to do us for qualifying. So Armora will win the pole here for the sprint. Irish Bull is going to start P2, Black Spartan 3rd, Gali up to 4th. Great lap there by the Red Bull driver. Echo in 5th, Cindy 6th, Warburg, Elmer, Lehman, and Fitz going to round out your top 10 here. KPT, Sex, Sushi, Nico, Cheech, Nut, Wildcats, Girardi as a reserve did not post a lap. And we saw Stevie get DQ'd. Unfortunately, Stevie will start 18th. So that will be the rundown for the sprint race. Don't forget, we take a 5-minute break here at the IUF1 between qualifying and the sprint race. So please enjoy some music from Soulfang, and we'll be back for the start of the sprint at Vegas.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her. are too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion then earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold.
Alright everybody, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the tunes from the official music provider of the IUF1 Soulfang. You can follow the band on Facebook at Soulfang. Give them a shout out, let them know you heard them here. They just completed their first album, which our champions will be getting a a free copy of their first album. All three of our division winners. The band's going to give starter kits out to the 3 division champions. Comes with a Soul Thing t-shirt, a cut of their album, couple other little Soul Thing goodies. As we are ready to go here, 9 lap sprint here. Lights are out and we are off. Irish Bull up to third, Black Spartan around the outside, gonna get it done. Here comes Echo. Got the 2 Red Bulls side by side here. Cindy following in line here, trying to make sure everybody makes it through. Turns 1 and 2 could be tricky. Looks like everybody has made it through the opening corners. They have. Omar is the race leader. Black Spartan here in second. Echo quickly up to that 3rd position. You can see all the cars. Oh, saw a little wing flopping around in the back. Don't know where it came from. Now onto this line. Back early for the first time. Omar leads. Black Spartan looking for it. On board now. Second place, Black Spartan. Cindy now looking to make a move on Irish Bull. Irish Bull to the inside of the Red Bull. Can't get it done. Cindy's got it back out. Tucked it right behind the Alpine. Now 5th, 6th here. Looking on board from the Haas. Oh, little bump. Into turn 1 we go. Golly, lurking here. Lehman up to that 8th position. Good start for Lehman. Elmer. P9 fits 10th. Duck Sushi making a stop in his Alpine. Looks like it's Etta Williams around. It is. Looks like Nutter has some issues. Stevie from that 18th position up to P14 already. Our front Black Spartan has gotten the race lead on the medium tires. O'Mara here in second. Warburg only one on the softs here. Don't know if them softs are going to last 9 laps, but we'll see. Echo charging here in 4th. On board now with Echo in that kick Sauber. Warburg flies by Black Spartan. He is now tucked up right behind O'Mara. Oh, Mr. Corner's got Black Spartan right behind him. Oh, he missed that corner bad. Locked it up, slid through the first entry, which really screwed up the exit and let all these guys come right at him. Look at this battle from behind. Look at this view from the back of Echo. Looking back as Irish Bull and City are going at it. Black Spartan now looking to get back around Wolbrick. He does. He makes the pass. Omar still leads in that Aston Martin. Warburg in 3rd. Echo 4th. Irish Bull. Cine. Front 6 pulled a small gap. 1.3 back to Lehman and Elmer. This life's a battle for 7th and 8th here. Right now, Elmer holds that final points pain position here in the sprint. Bits back here in P9, and then there's a big gap back to Cheech here. You got Golly in 11th. Nico, Stevie. Wildcats, looks like he's got some damage on that RB cash hat machine. Yes, he does. Right front damage. For Wildcats, KBT here in 15th. Girardi in 16th. Sex Sushi and Nutter Back up front here, look at the field. Cindy has gotten around Echo and Irish Bull. Now he is up to that 4th position, and now Echo looking like he's going to make the move on Irish Bull. Nice move there. Irish Bull falls back in line. 4th, 5th, and 6th right here. Back up front, Black Spartan doesn't look to be close enough with DRS to make the move. O'Mara's going to hold the lead here. Top 3 right here, O'Mara, Black Spartan, and Warburg. Sin City is lit up tonight. Top 3 now pulled away. Then he just out of DRS range here. Black Spartan now looking to make the move. He is going to get the race lead back. Move that Mercedes up to P1. Echo. Now under fire, Irish Bull trying to make the look to the inside. Can't quite get there. Can't get the job done. Echo's going to hold that position for the time being. Denny has now caught the back of the Red Bull. Gotta wonder, Warburg now really starting to struggle halfway through here. Then soft tires, you gotta wonder if they are starting to give up. Warburg is now falling 1.6 seconds off that lead duo. DRS open for the Haas. He is going to fly by. Moves Cindy up to that 3rd position as he's gotten around Warburg. Ooh, the Haas Andrade looks like he's had some issues in the final chicane. He gets her going again. Lamar now. Tucked up right behind the Mercedes here. Looking for the race. Ooh, a big wiggle there by Spartan. Oh, Six Sushi has had an issue. In turn 1. O'Mara holds him off here, takes the lead. Oh, Nico has crashed in their Ferrari. No full course safety car, but Nico has crashed out in that Ferrari. Black Spartan now looking for the race lead. 4 laps remaining here in the sprint. Echo now makes his way around Warburg. Warburg really starting to struggle on them soft tires now as he is falling all the way back to that 5th position. Welcome back after the commercial break. Black Spartan looking for the race lead. Ain't gonna get her. Omar's gonna hold him off. Denny slowly gaining on these two. Can Cindy get in DRS range here? Gonna be 3 laps remaining when they cross the stripe this time. O'Mara leads, Black Spartan. Cindy in that third, Echo up to fourth, Irish Bull fifth. Warburg has fallen down to P6. I think them soft tires have given up the goose. Back out front, Cindy has gotten in DRS range. Oh, Lehman has crashed out the Williams. So JC Lehman in that final chicane has crashed out. Black Spartan leads, O'Mara second, Cindy now in third. He has caught this top duo here, so we're about to have a 3-car fight here for the race lead. DRS train here down this long back straightaway. O'Mara looking for the lead. Cindy's going to follow him all the way up to P2. Black Spartan goes from first to third down that long back straightaway. 2 laps remaining. When we get to the straight, it's O'Mara, Cindy, Black Spartan. Irish Bull has gotten around Echo for fourth. Warburg still in that 6th position. Got Elmer chasing him down pretty quickly. Right now, Fitz owns that final points paying position. Let's take you back up. Cindy looking for the race lead for the first time today. Makes a run here on the outside of the Aston Martin and moved the highest to P1. Cindy has worked himself from P6 to the race lead. Here with less than 2 to go. O'Mara, a lot more battery left than Cindy does. Final chicane right there, long back straightaway. The gap is 7/10. Here comes O'Mara. DRS will open. Here he comes, a big run. Cindy's going to block the inside. Cindy is going to hold him off. Side by side, there to go. O'Mara tucked him right behind him. Down to the start finish line. White flag out for the sprint this time by. 1 lap remaining here in Sin City, and Cindy is your race leader. O'Mara second, Black Spartan third. DRS now for the Aston Martin. Can't quite get there. Cindy's going to hold him off. Don't know if O'Mara wanted to pass him right there or not. That would just let Cindy get him on the back straightaway. O'Mara just wants to stay close now until they get to this long back straightaway. Cindy needs to have the best set of corners he can. Both drivers have plenty of battery to use down that front straightaway. Black Spartan with 100%. Echo has gotten back around Irish Bull. Everybody got through that corner well. Cindy 7/10. Is the gap big enough? He's not going to get there close enough. Into the final chicane for the last time. And Cindy is going to get her done. Cindy from 6th to 1st. Cindy will win the sprint. O'Mara is going to cross the line. 2nd, Black Spartan 3rd. Irish Bull is going to hold off Echo 4th and 5th. Elmer 6th. Warburg is going to come home P7th. Looks like Fitz is going to steal that last point here in the sprint. Evie going to come home here in a 9th place finish here. Good run for the two McLarens. Going to finish in the top 10 here. KPT is going to come home in that 10th position. It looks like, yes he is. Dolly is going to come home P11. Wildcats with a good recovery run. Looks like he is going to cross the line in 12th with that wing damage. Cheech is going to be over at 12th. Wildcats 13th. Nutter going to come home. Looks like in that 14th position. Girardi is going to bring the Haas home here in 15th with, you can see, wing damage to the right front. So Nutter going to come home in 14th, Girardi 15th. Neiman, Nico, and Seksushi, that is going to be the 18. That is going to be the finishing order and the starting lineup for the main event, 35%er. Stevie gets your driver of the day here in the sprint. Bassini is going to take the 8 points for winning. Screenshot here as you look at the finishing order of the night sprint race, which will also be the starting lineup for tonight's main event. Don't forget, we're going to have a lobby reset here. So while we reset the lobby to get ready for the main event, 18 laps here around Vegas, please enjoy some more music from Sofang, and we'll be back here ASAP for the start of the main event to hear from Sin City. Thank you, everybody.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make everything So when you're down bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up, she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate.
Alright everybody, welcome back. Thanks you for waiting throughout the lobby reset as we get ready for the main event tonight, as we just witnessed one hell of a sprint race here, won by Cindy. Cindy came from P6 up to take the lead with less than 2 to go and held off Romara and Black Spartan to get the victory in the sprint race. So the starting lineup for tonight's main event will be the same results as the sprint race. So Cindy will start on pole here for the 18 lap main event here tonight to finish off round 16 for the IUF1 here in Vegas. Next week, IUF1 rolls into Mazda for the Italian Grand Prix, starting Monday night with our No Assist Champions Division. But we still got 18 more laps here in Sin City. Finish off the week. Hopefully we'll have the same amount of action as we did in the sprint with just double the laps. Guys should be rating up. We give them a couple minutes to get their setups and strategies in. And then we'll be off and running here. Guys who had early troubles in the sprint did not score points, but got some valuable lap time. Some lap time in. Maybe make any adjustments to their setups during the lobby reset that they feel they might need to get maybe some better tire wear or maybe some better strategy. I think Warburg figured out that the soft tires really don't last that long around here, as he kind of fell through the field about halfway through that sprint, being the only driver on the soft compound. So we'll see. They're definitely a one-stopper here tonight. Guys will most likely go medium to hards, hards to mediums. Maybe a late safety car or very early safety car. You might see somebody on a set of softs, but I don't expect any of the front runners to start on a set of softs here. So I would expect maybe some back markers might try to start on a set of softs here to get some early, try to gain some early track position and hope for maybe an early safety car where they can come in and get off of them. But so we'll see. But I would expect the majority of the field probably here tonight to start on the medium tires. They are definitely the best race tire here at Vegas. But we'll see. Some guys in the back also might go hards and try to extend that first stint. Try to maybe gain some track position and hope for a safety car not long after all the medium runners make their stops. Try to gain some track position that way. Don't forget, everybody scores points as long as the drivers complete 90% of the race. Everybody scores points from first down to 20th. So the bell is clicking and it is time to go here. 18 laps here for the main event here in Sin City. Nobody on the soft. Cindy from the pole takes off. Omar second. Black Spartan with a great jump. He is going to split the two. And Black Spartan is going to go straight to the lead. Great start there. Ooh, Cheech has got some penalties. Virtual safety car out early. Saw some guys have trouble. I saw some carnage flying around here. We'll see if we can spot who has wing damage. Wardberg seemed to make it through. Cheech looks like he might have a little bit of wing damage on that Aston Martin here. Yes, he does. Front right corner. KVT looks like he made it through. Fitz looks okay. Oh, Neiman wing damage. See if Stevie made it through here. Stevie looks like he made it. Girardi looks like he made it through. We are back to racing here. The guys picked up some 10-second penalties here, so we'll have to see. Oh, the Red Bull got into the back there. Carnage there in the corner. Golly, goes from bad to worse on the start of this. Nico's also picked up some damage here. We go back to the front. Black Spartan is your leader, Cindy, and second. Oh, big spin there by Omar, but he saved it. He is falling through the field there as he tries to get her going. He does, but a big wiggle. Echo brings his machine down pit road. He's got front damage. Very easy to do here in Vegas. Very tight circuit, especially on the starts here. You got to be very careful to do this first lap here. So a lot of guys visiting pit road. A lot of guys with some time penalties. They'll have to serve on their first stops here. Fitz in that 8th position now. Cheech. Girardi's worked himself up to 10th here. So good start by Girardi. Beck Sushi trying to come back through. Got Stevie there. Girardi has left front damage. Oh, and then got forced off. Dolly with wing damage. Nico, Echo all making stops. Lehman made an early stop here back up front. Still led by Black Spartan. Cindy in that second position here. Irish Bull now running P3 here on lap 2. So the top 3 have kind of broken away a little bit here. Elmer up to 4th now. Wolberg here in 5th. Omar, we saw that big mistake he made. He is falling down to 6th. KPT now 7th. Fitz 8. Cheech and Sex Sushi now right at your top 10. And the House of Girardi has had issues. Got that front wing damage here. See, he decides to come in or stay out. He is going to stay out. Stevie brings the McLaren in. Top 3 now pulled away. 2-second gap over Elmer. Helmet cam from the Haas here. You gotta like it. You got top 8, all different constructors here. As Cindy looks for the race lead, Irish Bull is going to try to get the Haas. He is going to try to go from third to first, side by side. And he gets her done. Nice move there by Bull. Irish Bull goes all the way from third to first. Going to move Cindy back to P2, Black Spartan to third. Irish Bull going to lead lap number 3 here as we start lap 4. Elmer now under fire here. This is 4th and 5th. Elmer and Wolberg. Nice little tussle here. Top 3 stay in line here. Elmara, KPT. Fitz here in 8th. Nutter up to P9, so good early start for Nutter here. Six Sushi now in 10th. Wildcats up to 11th. Cheech missing the front wing on that Aston Martin, and now he is being passed here by Nico. Nico to the inside. Oh, and the Aston Martin gets into the wall again. Echo, big slide. He saves it. Echo's got front wing damage again, second time today. Neiman here in 15th. Stevie just made a stop. Girardi making a wing change. A lot of guys now hoping for a safety car. Field has gotten strung out here. Welcome back. Out of the commercial break, Irish Bull still your race leader. Oh, the Haas of Girardi's had issues in that final chicane. We go back up front. Cindy looking for the race lead with DRS. Gonna go to the outside. Can't quite get it done. It's gonna try to undercut. Can't get it done. Oh, little touch of the wall here. Now on board with the Haas coming down this front straightaway to complete lap number 5. He looks to the inside, can't get the move done. Irish Bull gonna hold him off for the time being here. Great racing here for the race lead. Cheeks picks up the 3-second. Somebody here comes Cindy now looking for the race lead. Side by side as he gets ahead of Irish Bull. Move the Haas to the front here going into this final chicane. Zinni now P1, Irish Bull second, Black Spartan still tucked right there in line in third, followed by Warburg and Elmer. Top 5 kind of broken away. O'Mara back here in P6, Hippie P 7th, Fitz still running 8th here. Nutter in 9th, he is broken away. Seksushi back here in 10th, Wildcats tucked up right behind him. This is 10th and 11th. You got Seksushi holding off Wildcats at the moment. Wildcats now trying to make the move. Looks inside, can't get her done. Nutter into the pits. Lehman now. Echo still trying to make it to that pit window. He's got a 9-second gap here over Lehman. Nutter making a stop here. Stevie coming into the pits. Zinni leads. You can see Girardi right there in that 18th position trying to stay on the lead lap here. Irish Bull starting to have some problems here as now Black Spartan looks to make the move. Elmer brings his RB Cash App down pit road. Look at this battle, second, third, and fourth. Looking back for the Mercedes. Zinni has now pulled a 3-second gap over this trio here, so Zinni has broken away in that Haas. Zinni has gotten around his teammates, so Girardi has gone a lap down here. Look at this battle here. This is now Warburg looking to make the move on the Alpine. He does move the Red Bull up to P3. He's gotten around Irish Bull. Now he sets his sights on Black Spartan. Black Spartan coming down pit road. So is Irish Bull. So these guys on the medium tires are now making their stops. Warburg on the long run on the hards. And it's going to move Fitzy up to that 4th position as guys starting to make their stops here. Elmer's already made his stop, so Elmer here is trying to gain some ground, falls right back in line behind Black Spartan, but he does get around Irish Bull. Amar's made a stop. Echo up in that 10th position, still fighting with that left front wing damage here. He's doing a pretty good job here. Neiman in 11th, another 12th now. Wildcats 13th. Godley here in 14th. Nico in that 15th position. Stevie, after making a couple stops now, is in P16. Girardi has gone a lap down in 17th, and so has Cheech in that 18th position. Cheech also with, there's like major wing damage on that Aston Martin. Senni now, race leader in pit road now. That is going to give the lead to Warburg. So Girardi now hoping. Oh no, and Girardi has crashed. The Haas has hit the wall. Oh, and that's going to bring out a full course safety car. So Girardi has hit the wall. Now, if Girardi is smart there, he is probably close enough that Warburg will come down and make his stop. Girardi could stay out. Past Warburg, past the safety car. And then go around and maybe make his stop and be on the lead lap here. So we'll see how Girardi plays this. But right now, Girardi in a position, if he plays it right there, will be able to get himself back in the lead lap here. The race leader comes in. Oh, Girardi should have stayed out. He should have stayed out. No. He should have stayed out. He could have went around and got his lap back. He could have got back on the lead lap and then came back around and made his stop. But this will keep him a lap down. One of just two cars a lap down. So a little mental error there by Girardi, understanding that the car had damage, but he could have nursed it around there and got himself back on the lead lap. Now he's going to be trapped in that 17th position. We'll give you a rundown here. It looks like everybody, make sure everybody's made their stops here. Halfway through. Senni is right now your race leader. Warburg in that second position. Black Spartan third. Elmer fourth. KPT up to fifth. Fitz here in P6 now. Irish Bull 7th. Amara in 8th. Six Sushi's going to restart here in 9th. Echo finally got that wing fixed and on a new set of soft here. He's going to restart in that 10th position. Lehman here in 11th. Nico 12th. Wildcats here in 13th. Nutter's going to restart 14th here. Dodley 15th. Stevie 16th. Top 16 cars are still on the lead lap. Girardi one lap down, going to restart here in 17th. And Cheech a lap down, also going to start here in 18th. Nico brings his Ferrari down pit road, so he's going to go to a set of softs here. Going to be just 6 laps remaining when we get back to the stripe this time by. See if they're going to get back to racing this time. Caution light still flashing on the safety car here. Safety car is in this lap. As you can see, the lights have gone out on that Mercedes safety car there, so we are going to go back to green here with just 6 laps remaining. See, when Cindy decides to take off here, want to wait as late as possible with such a short run to the start finish line to the turn 1, and Cindy is off. Wahlberg now in second, Black Spartan third, Elmer, KVP, and Fitz your top 6. Cindy leads, Wahlberg right here in second now, Black Spartan here in third. Wahlberg on them medium tires here. Good run by Elmer in that 4th position. KBT with an excellent run up in P5. Fitz here in 6th. Irish Bull now 7th. Echoes gained a couple spots. He is now up to 8th on them soft tires and working himself through the field here. Sex Sushi here in 9th. O'Mara in 10th. O'Mara looking for the outside here. Sex Sushi side by side they go through the final chicane. Oh, big crash. I believe that might have been Cheech. Oh, and the safety car is out. Second safety car of the evening. Hopefully this is a quickie yellow, as the majority of the field is out and already together. Only driver off the pace is a lap down. That is Cheech down in that 18th position. The driver who brought out the safety car. No signal yet, so it looks like we're going to go at least one more lap under the safety car here. Barty has retired from the session. He was a lap down. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves a 3-lap shootout here. Senni trying to sweep as he won the sprint race. Now leads here in the main. Warburg here in second, Black Spartan third. Elmer, great run here in that fourth position. KPT with an excellent race in here in P5. It's been steady all night long, both the sprint and here in the main event. Right now running 6th, Irish Bull in 7th, Echo 8th, Sushi 9th. Biggest surprise of the event might be O'Mara right here in 10th. As good as he was in the sprint race, he made that mistake earlier in the race, lost a bunch of track position, and has never really regained it. It's going to restart back here in 10th. After leading majority and finishing P2 in the sprint, it's been a little bit of a struggle here for the Aston Martin driver in the main event. Safety car in the slap. See when Senni decides to take off here. Let's give you a view from inside the Haas here on the start. Now, on the Red Bull, he's got to wait for the leader to go. And Senni takes off and Warburg gets a good jump right with him. Echo with a penalty. 3 laps remaining here in Vegas. Senni is going to lead him through turns 1 and 2. Warburg second, Black Spartan, Almer, KPT. Looks like Wildcats is off the track, back in that RB Cash App machine. He gets it going again. Is Warburg close enough to make a move? No, he's not. Due to this final chicane, it's going to be 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe. Black Spartan third, Elmer, Irish Bull up to 5th, KBT 6th, O'Mara up to P7, Neiman, Nico, Echo in 8th. Echo now falling back to 10th, DRS now, Liam Nutter up to 11th, Godley 12th, Stevie 13th, Fitz. Big mistakes by Fitzy, he's lost some ground. And now it looks like he is coming out damaged on the McLaren. Back up front with less than 2 to go. Senni leads Warburg. Warburg with DRS now looking to make the move. Warburg's going to go for the race lead here into turn 4. He gets the job done. Move the Red Bull to P1. Irish Bull makes a mistake. Watch around. Warburg leads, Senni now in 2nd, Black Spartan 3rd, Elmer 4th, KPT in 5th, followed by O'Mara all the way up to P6 now. Great recovery here in the last couple laps by O'Mara back up front. Black Spartan getting loose, look, he's holding all these guys up. KPT now looking to the inside. KPT has got that kick Sauber up to 3rd. Down this long straightaway. Cindy looking for the race lead, can't get her done. Irish Bull gets around. Black Spartan picks up a penalty. Cindy picks up a penalty. Irish Bull now in 4th. Omar 5th. KBT back to 6th. Oh, it is action. Elmer here in 7th. Final lap here in Vegas. Warburg in great shape now as Cindy and Black Spartan both have penalties. Warburg taking advantage of the medium tires here late. Has taken the race lead. Cindy in 2nd. Here comes Black Spartan. Irish Bull making a recovery run. He is up to 4th. O'Mara up to P5. What an effort here by O'Mara in his last couple laps. Now, down this long back straightaway for the final time. Cindy gonna have DRS. But how far back is Cindy and Black Spartan gonna fall with these penalties here? With the field so close together. Cindy now looking to make the move. Warburg's gonna hold him off here, is he? Into the final chicane. For the final time. Out of the final chicane. Warburg is going to win here in Vegas. Cindy's going to cross the line in P2. Irish Bull. Look at this battle. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Oh, Omar comes all the way back to get P3. Irish Bull gets 2nd. Elmer 4th. Cindy's going to fall all the way down to P5. KBT 6th. Black Spartan's going to fall to P7. Lehman's going to come home 8th. Nico 9th. Nutter 10th. Williams fights back and gets both Williams in the top 10 here at the end. Golly's going to come home 11th. Echo, who fought himself back into the top 10 just to have more issues, finds himself P12. Stevie is going to go 13th. Sushi here in 14th. Looks like Fitzy is going to cross the line here in 15th. And Cheech is going to finish 16th. But your race winner, Warburg, what a drive by the Red Bull driver. And Warburg goes to victory circle here tonight. Nico in that Ferrari gets driver of the day. Good win there by Warburg as we take the old screenshots. Warburg is your race winner. Irish Bull 2nd. Omar 3rd. Elmer 4th. Cindy 5th. KBT 6th. Black Spartan 7th. Lehman 8th. Nico 9th. Nutter 10th. Dolly's going to come home 11th. Echo 12th. Stevie 13th. Sushi 14th. Fitz. Horrible last 2 laps for Fitz. He falls all the way down to that 15th position. Cheech is going to finish 16th. Wildcats is going to finish P17, and the last driver to score points here tonight, and Girardi is going to finish in P18. So Nico got your driver of the day bonus point. Irish Bull is going to get the bonus point for fastest lap in his Alpine. In what turned out to be a fantastic race. Fantastic finish by all the drivers. But Warburg, who had the medium tires at the end of it, took advantage of it and drove home with victory here tonight. So I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Great racing in both the sprint and the main event. Don't forget, the IUF1 goes to Monza starting Monday night with our Champions No Assist Division. Tuesday night will be Tier 1, and then 1 week from tonight, all these drivers will be back at it in Italy. So until Monday night, everybody. Stay safe, be well, and we'll talk to you then. Have a good night.